Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a little planner chat and journal update. I haven't updated you guys in the first quarter of the year about how I'm going with all of my journals and notebooks, so I thought it would be fun to just kind of chit chat with you guys, what's working, what's not working, what I'm using, and yeah, everything like that. So I'm super excited. So yeah, let's get into the video. So currently we have my daily journal. This is writing only. We have my scrapbook and a combination of junk journaling. So that is what this big notebook is. And then of course you guys see my planner all the time. This is my mini happy planner and it's just scratch notes. And yeah, this is currently the stack that I've been using pretty daily, and I just wanted to show you guys what I've been using and how it's been going. I also have my notebook for school, which I think you guys have seen before. This is just my notebook that I take to school, so it has all of my notes when I'm at school. And this is a B5 pink leuchtturm hardbound notebook. It's stock grid, and this is the one that I got at Marshall's for I think like $5-10, and so that's where I got this one from. And then this is the B6 size purple soft cover leuchtturm notebook, and then I also have the pen loop on here. And yeah, so those are all the notebooks right now. Let's go ahead and get started. We'll start off with, let's do the planners first, and then we can move on to the journals. So these, I would say, are the two notebooks that I'm in like almost daily. It is my B6 Common Happy Planner. This is the horizontal layout, if you guys were wondering. And then this is the mini happy planner. It was a planner, but then I just added in paper and cut it to size and punched it and put it in. And these are like my two companion notebooks. And this goes into what I thought I was gonna use these back pages for, but I didn't end up using the back pages. I thought I was gonna use them like as a scrap like notebook, but turns out that I like to have these pages very pristine. And so I'm thinking for like next year, if I do buy this planner, I'll save around like 100 pages or so for like journaling and stuff, because I think I do want the planner and journal in the same book. So I think that's what I might do next year, because I find that whenever I need to write something down and it's like chicken scratch, I tend to come into here more, just because like I have so many different sizes of like papers. Like this one I used when I took my advising. I literally just chicken scratched this down, and I could just rip it out and recycle it if I want it, or I can archive it and keep it, or maybe move it in to my planner if I wanted to. So this has been working out really well for me, just having like a scratch notepad when I'm here at home, and then my planner like on the go, just because I want this planner to be a little bit more intentional and like have things long term versus just chicken scratch notes in my planner, which I don't think I want in here. So that is something that I definitely learned from this first quarter of the year. And yeah, I just love having literal just scratch notes where I could lay out and try so many different things and not worry about wasting the paper or anything. So I've really been enjoying that so far. And yeah, like just doing stuff in here. So these have been my two companion notebooks, and this mini happy planner I have had since my freshman year of high school, so it has lasted me so long. I've refilled this notebook so many times, and I absolutely love it. So this is a ride or die for me. It's just where I like to brain dump. You can even call it like a brain dump notebook as well. Just get it out of my head, and then I'll move it either into my planner or my journal. If we get into the planner, some things I talked about in one of my planner videos, how I wish I didn't do the monthly reflections straight like on the first page. I wish I was able to just have a little bit more flexibility and not keep myself to having them on the same page. Again, I feel like my plan for next year is to put my monthly reflection pages and my daily journaling pages like in a spot in the back of this planner, just so I have like at least 100 or 200 pages, and then the rest of the 100 could be just regular notes that come out. Because if I really think about it, this is 100, let me pull it out. My journal is only 123 pages. Now we're only in April and there's only 36 pages. So we'll see if it does last me the whole year. I really think that this will last me the whole year. So this journal does last me the whole year. I'll definitely add in the 100 pages. But other than that, like this mid-year goals check-in, I would love to just have it. I would love to have it continuously so I know where everything is. And yeah, so I have all of these laid out here. I did my spring break bingo. This is gonna be my summer bingo. And yeah, so over here is literally, I was trying to do like chicken scratch, like how I would do it in my happy planner, but it just didn't feel right. So I tried, but it didn't end up working. So that's how the planner's going, and my notebook, and my brain dump notebook. So also something else, another update in my planner is I have these habit trackers that I drew in. So this one's for journaling. This is my retainers, I believe, and then this is reading. And then in the back here, we just have when I do my hair oil and when I do my shadow work journal in 2 columns because I only want to do them at least once a month. And then here, I really wanted to track, like, see it like in a year layout. That's why I made these 3 specific ones, because originally this was the habit tracker that I made. And so this one I just had a printable layout, but I found myself when I did want to fill this out, I was either out like at school or like I didn't have my big habit tracker on me, so I would just always forget to track what I did down. And then also I wrote in some habits in here which I didn't even want to track, so I just narrowed it down to the ones that I really want to do, because if you guys watch my plan with me videos, you guys know that I do a habit tracker, a weekly habit tracker. So I think this is more for like my daily stuff, obviously, and then my year-long one is stuff that I want to track just yearly, like what I'm doing yearly. So that's why I decided to get rid of this, because I had a lot of this stuff in here as well, like in here just mixed up. So I feel like I really condensed everything down and made everything more cohesive, I guess. So that is all for my brain dump notebook and my planner. Those are some updates, how I've been using them, and it's been working really well so far with this system. Next, we could get into my daily journal. So in here, I have actually really been loving my journal. I'll show you guys. I have this open spread. I still just need to fill it out and everything. And then I write down how many pages I use, like from page 1 to 15 I wrote in January, 15 to 24 February, and that's how I'm just using this index. And then here, again, you guys have seen this, but what I really wanted to show you guys was that I'm adding in like a sticker daily, and I have been doing this for like the past, like, I can't even say like how long, and it has really been motivating me to journal more. And then also I have this little sticky note that I move from page to page, where if I don't know what to journal, I just write down 3 things I'm grateful for, and that's part of my daily journaling. This I feel like has been working really well. I feel like I'm overall doing a really good job. And the pen, I noticed that when I'm journaling, I love having a ballpoint thick pen. This is the Bic Crystal in 1.6 millimeters, and it is in the navy blue. And I love this pen for journaling. It allows me just to flow out my thoughts, and this pen allows me to write down as fast as my brain is thinking as well, and me not care about it. So I have really been loving my Bic pen. I tried journaling once with just like a regular Pilot G2. This is the 0.7, and I absolutely hated it. It was my first day in this journal on January 1st, and I wrote with it, and I was like, no, give me my ballpoint pen. I've really learned that I love a ballpoint pen rather than like a gel or an ink pen. I don't know. I don't know if it's just this year of this phase I'm going through, but I keep coming back to this pen. Every plan with me, I'm like, okay, I'm ready to try a new pen, but then this pen always just ends up back in my planner, and it's perfect. And I have been loving my pens. And also just having this pen loop on the back here has really just made it super easy just to grab and start writing and stuff. So I've been loving that as well. And it's a doc grid notebook, and it's a B6 size, so it's not that big, and I don't feel that overwhelmed with journaling in it. So I'm excited to see if I feel the same way if I start journaling in my comment planner. So yeah. So this has been working out really well for me. And I absolutely just love how teeny tiny it is. And I think I've learned, guys, that I'm a B6 girl size. I love I love this size of planner and notebook. It's not too big, not too small. I feel like A5 really felt really big to me. So yeah, I love these, and if I want to take them on the go, I totally can. And I love how they just all fit so perfectly together. Now, this is not a B6 size cover, but that's okay because I have been loving just this giant notebook to just dump everything into. This is again my junk journal scrapbook. And let's just go through it because I have a lot to show you guys. I started on the first. This is the opening page. I don't know if I've actually showed you guys this yet, so this will be fun. And I've just been loving this. I just documented things. This is when we went to Disneyland. And I've really just been loving like documenting my favorite pictures in here. And in here is where I just wanted to play around and like scrapbook and do some art. So I've had these stickers or like these things for a long time, and I was like, let me just throw them in my junk journal. This spread was from one of my issues that I had from school, like from the magazine, school magazine was the Hope issue, and then these were like magazine cutouts that I found. A lot of them were things that I just had for a long time that I love just putting spreads together like this. I feel like it really just helps my creativity from time to time, just to like let go and not be free, not have any restraints, because you're gonna have beautiful spreads like this, and then you're gonna have like just trash pages, but like things I don't want to get rid of, like my ear holder from Tokyo Disney and the Fantasy Springs. This was from my Walla and stuff, so I have those. And then there's days like this. This was when I first really like scrapbooking in here. This was like my test page. I was trying a lot of things out, and in January, so I have a lot of pictures of like me and my friends and stuff. And yeah, these were all from the magazine as well. On I'm on campus, I like to grab two, one from my archives and one to like tear apart and use for this junk journal scrapbook. So I love it. I love like taking out the pull quotes from the magazine as well. This is the neighborhood cat Mimi's that I named. Love. I feel like this spread I was really just getting back into the flow of journaling again. So yeah. This is another just junk journal spread. These were, what are these? These are like little haunted mansion cards that my brother had. So I threw those in there. This was from one of the covers from the magazine. Again, another spread. And then here was me just like, I like to think of this as like my spam account for like my Instagram page or something. And I like to just put it into here instead of just, it's like POV your journals, your Instagram. I don't know. This was a little Valentine's Day gift bag that my friend gave me. She's super super sweet. So I just threw in like all the little things that she gave me and stuff like that. And then I also just cut out some pictures from the month that I really love. This is from my vlog camera, my matcha. And then these are really just like all the birthdays. We had a lot of birthdays in February and in January. It was kind of like a mix of the two. Again, I did all of these spreads like pretty much like almost with like in the same week or so. I just really wanted to journal, so a lot of them were from different times, but I printed out this happy birthday and I put all the people's birthdays and stuff like that. So yeah, that was really fun. My little dog, she's so cute, Nuna. This is when we got our Beyonce tickets, Beyonce Bowl. I was rewatching that a lot during the month, so yeah. And then if we move here, this is now I think March. We went to Disneyland for my sister's birthday, and I decided to take the little pamphlet that you get at Disneyland. I just decided to just tear it apart and add in my photos, and I think this spread turned out very overwhelming but very well at the same time. So I feel like everything just flows nicely together, and these pictures just work super nice. And then this is when I got my fake Sunny Angel hipper. It's a little lion, and yeah, I put it on my car. So I was listening to sports car. This is the little back of the butt from the inside, and I just used all of the packaging from it. And then here is when I got my fake Labubus at school, and I went on a Labubu hunt at school because they were selling fake ones, and I just wanted one, so I bought one. And it was just so funny because I had it hanging up originally with my Sun Angel. I thought it was just so funny. And again, just used the packaging, my fun little drawing of it. I thought that was super fun. My Lafufu. And this is when I bought multiple. So now I have 3 babies. This is Dada. I think this one was Zizi or Hihi. I'm not sure. And it was Hihi. This one's Hihi. And yeah, I also got one for my sister. And I just loved how this spread turned out. It was just super fun, like taking trash and just turning it into fun little memories, like a period of time, you know? And then this is literally just a scrap notebook, and this is just scraps. This was from when we got Taco Bell. I was trying out putting highlighter like on a plastic and then adding water to it and like making watercolor. So I was trying it with that, and it wasn't really working that well. And then I was just testing out some markers and pens. This was a black letter pen that I was trying out. So I was playing around with that, and that's really all the updates for my junk journal scrapbook as well. I feel like going from like such small little bitty notebooks to like a big notebook where I could fill out and have fun in is nice to have. Originally I had an A5 leuchtturm journal, and I did not enjoy scrapbooking in there. I feel like this has been really fun, and I love having rings just because it allows it to fill up a little bit better. And yeah, I feel like this has just been working out super well for me, and I've just been loving it in here. So that is my junk journal scrapbook. I just wanted to update you guys on some more hobbies. So I really want to get back into reading. Currently right now I'm reading The Creative Act, and I've had this book since my freshman year of college, which was like 3 years ago, and I'm barely starting to crack into it now. What's really fun is I've let myself have fun with this book, and I've just wrote in a whole bunch of like highlights and like writings and stuff. I really just allowed myself to like just draw in here and highlight stuff and just have fun, and I have really just been enjoying working my way through when I have time to do some reading. Also, I really want to get back to reading this summer on my Kindle again. I've never finished Funny Story. This semester just got super hectic, so I never finished that, but I feel like I'm almost done with it if I'm correct. And I absolutely love how my Kindle case turned out. I feel like you guys have not seen this yet, but my reading, that's why I want to track my reading again, because I got this. So I want to get back into it, and I love it so much. So yeah. And then something that I've been doing recently too, whenever I just like want to have my brain off but still on, I have been doing these crossword puzzles that I've had this notebook since 2018, and so I've just been working my way through this crossword, and it has been really fun to just be in. So yeah, I think those are all the updates that I have for you guys, journal wise and hobby wise. I have been having a lot of fun in all my notebooks and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!